gentlemen, episode number what number are we
7.
on? 7? Episode
7.
Woo! It's been a trip. I'm losing track, man. I'm losing track. How are you guys doing tonight? Let's see what you guys are up to in the comments. Let's see. Deadpool Kyle, and here we go. Zabrak Warrior, great to see you here. Love seeing Cubs scared. Yeah, Cubs fan Han, if you haven't seen it, he did a video playing a horror game. Definitely out of his comfort zone. That's for sure. If you guys enjoy those non-Galaxy Heroes videos, yeah, make sure you support those non-Galaxy Heroes videos. If you want to see us do some more stuff, we'd love to see you guys support us. So go check out his channel after this show tonight because, man, what happened? What happened with mods? Everything changed on us.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we got a donation $1.99 from Dark Hades already. Nice shades.
And I did see. Oh, so yeah, I'm wearing my shades today just for a little bit. I'm feeling good today because I got a brand new job offer for another company. I'm leaving my current job and going somewhere else.
There we go. Cubs moving on.
And I got to call out Steve. Let's see. Schiedler. Shout out from Calgary, Alberta. I got to call that out because I used to live in Calgary. Great place.
Oh, there you go. You got a nice little shout out. So yeah, shout out to Cubs fan Han for working hard, moving up in the world. Maybe one day he'll abandon us on YouTube. We'll never know. But we got a lot to talk about. I see you guys already asking
the other way around.
The other way around. Maybe YouTube over a real job. But we got a lot of stuff. People are already asking about neutral tags. What's going on with mods? So we're going to break all that stuff down and some other stuff. I know maybe we want to talk about maybe the resistance, the whatever that heck that thing is. Looks like a Ben 10 knockoff that Disney pushed out. So we'll talk about all that. So what do we want to talk about first? Do we want to just hop into mods?
Today, the title of our stream today is the Mod-Pocalypse.
Yes, the Mod-Pocalypse.
So tell us, why are we calling it the Mod-Pocalypse?
Oh, so pretty much. I mean, okay, here, I'm going to pull it up in a second here. Where's my, all right, so here we go. We're in my game right now. There's a couple stuff I like. I mean, I'm going to have a video up right after the stream, more edited and more focused, but there's a lot of stuff that I like. In the video I'm going to post out. Thank you, Douglas Rotoni, for the $1.99. Dark Heart 78. Thank you for the $5 Australian. I think that's what it is. But pretty much, during the video I did, that I just recorded, I showed how I love filtering through the mods. We're going to go through the nice stuff first, because there's 2 nice things, or maybe 3 nice things that we have here.
There's only 2 nice things in this plethora of things that they gave us.
But I had 268 speed on my Thrawn before this update, and because of the very nice filtering features, we're going to filter, and I told it I want to look for all my non-arrow mod slots, and I want to find mods that just have speed in the secondaries, and because of that, and I could sort it based on highest speed, the lowest speed. It's as simple as that. For 2 years, I've been wanting something like this. Now I can just I can see all my mods from highest secondary speed to lowest. 19, 18, 16, yada, yada, yada. And pretty much when I was looking through my mods during the video, I said, hey, I can add 2 more speed on Thrawn. So I went from 268 to 270 speed simply because the update made it so efficient to move stuff around.
And pro tip on doing that, by the way, when you go to filter and you filter it by what you want to, if you want it to prioritize the speed secondary, the best speed secondary first, you also need to go to sort after that. And then click speed. At first, when I was looking at this, I was like, this is useless. I've just got all of the speed secondary filtered, but it's going 5 and then 10 and then 15. Yeah, no, you've got to go in, hit sort, and then hit speed, and then you'll have that highest speed secondary. But yeah, so that's what you wanted the most. Now, I got what I wanted the most.
Which was what?
And this right is awesome, too. Don't get me wrong. This is basically like we've built Crouching Rancor into the game right now. And so, I mean, I kind of feel bad for Crouching Rancor because maybe his site will be less used now. But that's awesome. What I love is the loadouts. This is,
right here.
Literally, not exaggerating, every single time I have been to Capital Games, I've been on 3 trips now during my time as a game changer. And every single time I have gotten in somebody's face about having something like this. I was calling them saved set mods. They're calling them loadouts. The logic I heard was to not confuse them with the set bonuses, and I think that's fine. And so I've been in these devs' faces for the better part of a year now saying, give us these saved mods and loadouts or whatever you want to call them. And
I mean, it's
now
so nice.
we've got that.
I mean, the benefit is, especially when you want to theory craft, or like sometimes you want to maybe this character will work well. Instead of moving each mod, go into the character you want to mod up, look in the inventory, memorize what mod it was.
Who
now
wants to move 6 mods, get them lost in your inventory in the process because you don't remember exactly what mod it was unless you memorized it, and then move them back and go through the whole process just to test something out.
Pretty much.
You do not want.
Yeah, I mean, they just made the process so much better, so much better. It's these are nice. This is what we looked for, and I kind of wish they stopped here. Actually, you know what? I'm glad they did one other thing, and that's the mod energy. I was sick and tired of using my Cantina energy to farm between characters.
Farming mods became a lot more practical now from other places other than the store.
Yep.
Which is nice. But yeah, I feel part of me feels a bit bad because those are 2 really big positives we got, and we've been asking for those things for a long time. And so we should be grateful, right? Right? We shouldn't be frustrated, but we are.
Yeah, so this is where I wish they stopped. The sorting mods, filtering mods, and the mod loadouts and the mod energy. Stop right there. We were good. Just stop right there.
No more!
Oh, stop it! And it's like afterwards, I mean, we talked about this before on the show when we first got whiffed that this was on its way. We said, they're going to put all this work into mods. One thing they could never do with mods before is monetize mods. And they found a way. They found a way.
Mods are monetized.
And I mean... Yeah, I mean, like, oh, guys, let's start off with these packs. $65, $25, just to, it's just, I don't know, these packs are out of my price range, but they're finally monetizing mods. They could never do this before. Because you farm your mods, there was no incentive. They added a gearing aspect to mods now. This is what it's all about. I mean, this stuff is hard to come across. I mean, this is on all this purple stuff, it's on the new mod battles, the level 9 mod battles. But you need like 50 pieces to go from. Let me show an example real quick. Where's my Thrawn here? Let's pull up Thrawn. I have this potency triangle right here.
Yep.
Let's see. So we're gonna slice. Technically, eventually I can get to 6 dots, but you need 50 of these. So imagine 50 stun cuffs, and then you have 50 of these. So imagine those 50 dog tags, whatever they're called. Whatever. Yeah, I can't remember what they're called. Chunk. I can't remember what they're called. Something with the C.
It's hard to keep track of all of it.
I call them dog tags. And then you have these. Now these, there's only 2 places to farm them. Either drop $10 a pop to get 20 of them, which is needed to get the 6 dots, or you can use 450 guild store currency. With that right there, you only get 3 pieces, and the problem is if you're doing the guild store method, that's taking away from you being able to farm characters, farm gear, and I like to farm gear out of the guild store. So I
don't mind it being in the guild store personally.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
It could be worse. It could be only
a Gear
pay to
12
play.
Plus thing where it's like locked behind a raid wall or something like that.
Yes.
So it could be worse, but it's going to be hard doing this the free-to-play way. I mean, assuming you need 20 of these, I mean, you're going to need to buy this 7 times to get to 21 because it's an odd number. I mean, that's a lot of currency you're going through just to get one mod. The 6 dots.
Now, I do have to say, because I will give a disclaimer. My opinion on this has softened a bit on the grinding aspect of this. Because especially when we had those bonus drops.
Yeah.
It felt like, holy crap.
I was worried that's what it was going to be.
But I did a little bit of farming of the mods. I did all the battles. I completed one through however many nodes there were. I completed all those nodes here. Just before we got on the show, I was doing it on my way home from work in my carpool. And I was noticing going through those, I was getting some pretty good drops, like 6 to 8 pieces of that mod salvage, and I was able to actually in one sitting with the energy I had work it up to a few slices. So from that perspective, just from the individual how long it takes for me to get the salvage and slice a mod, and also I have to admit I sliced my best speed mod is a protection circle that I have on Yoda that has plus 21 speed secondary. That's the one I went to slice first, obviously.
You had a good start.
And it rolled to 25 speed secondary. I got that 1 in 4 chance. And so, I mean, right then and there, I was like, well, that's not too bad. But here's where my opinion is not.
Oh, we lost Cubs. Cubby, come back.
How grind it is, I don't think it's as bad as it looks necessarily. But what is going to be frustrating is the whales can just go all in on this and have all of their mods.
It's whale milking season, baby. It's whale milking season. This is the time of year for that. This is like, I've never seen, this is definitely the most pay to play I've seen this game get in a long time. I mean, we'll show some examples. We're going to slice some mods on the video for you guys, just so you guys get a feel. And by the way, let me refresh this. Thank you, Sorian Sky, for the $5 donation. He was saying, we're speaking some, we're speaking some blasphemy. Last 1v1 tourney. Cyan can't become the Patriots until he gets 2 shitty movies.
Look, buddy, thanks for the cash, but we can't retract that statement. He is the Patriots.
He is the, yeah, right? He's the Patriots pretty much. But let's just show some quick examples of the whole, what's it called? The mod,
slicing.
The mod slicing here. I'm going to pop open the test account real quick. Does it save? I have to open up right now. But yeah, so pretty much, okay, so it's not that bad going from gray to green to blue to purple. That's all right. Or even purple to gold's not horrible. It's the gold to 6 dots. That's where it's really grindy.
That's definitely grindy. Those are going to take a long time to get. And if you are able to spend eons of crystals on it, you could slice mod after mod after mod to 6 dots right now. And I was actually talking to one of my patrons earlier about this, and he is in a top-end guild. He's a bigger whale in this game. He's got over 4 million galactic power in his account. And he's really concerned about this. And a big reason for that is he feels like this is going to really shake up the more end game,
look at
top
this,
tier guilds.
Hold on. Look at this crap. I didn't put the Gear 12 Plus in this character, but I did some testing. Crap. I mean, this BB, these test accounts we have there, I mean, if you guys don't know, these test accounts are literally an actual whale out there in the world that we just imported their account. We actually met them at EA
You might know
Play.
His name.
We met him at EA Play. Really nice guy. So he knows we're using his account. Because pretty much it sucked farming mods. So we already got an account with mods. So this is like, if you're battling whales, this is definitely a realistic event you're seeing here. Right here, not this one. This right here, I slice this mod to 6 dots. It's got plus 27 speed in the secondary. The secondary has plus 27 speed. Let me share my screen with you actually, so you can kind of follow along with me. But yeah,
I'm watching the stream, but it's a bit delayed. So yeah, on Discord.
Here we go. But yeah, plus 27 speed in the secondary. It's insane. That's almost as much as this arrow. Primary stat right here. We're gonna slice this one. You're gonna get plus 32 speed in the primary. And luckily we have all the salvage. Obviously we didn't buy all this. I mean, that'd be, oh my gosh, imagine how much money that is if we actually bought all this stuff right now. Let's slice it. And now we're going to get this up to plus 32 speed and all that. And let me, somebody actually donated $4.99. Cap Cold Blood. I'm not willing to complain about farming mod salvage until we know how we farm it. Maybe we'll get different types of salvage in different stores. Yeah, right now it's solely either guild store with that gold stuff, whatever they're called, and the purple stuff is on the battles, the mod battles. We'll see in a second.
Right. And I will say, Cap Cold Blood, my opinion softened when I started farming this today.
Yeah.
Because I had a couple mods. I thought,
I'll show you guys what the drop rates are.
I found it was just like gear. And to me, that process didn't feel nearly as frustrating as I thought it was. I thought I was getting a lot more of that salvage than I thought I would. And so from an individual level of what is this grind going to feel like, it didn't feel quite as bad as I expected. In fact, it felt quite a bit better. But what I am still really concerned about, though, is how this appeals to whales out there. I got nothing against whales, but how is this going to increase the gap, so to speak? And I'm nervous that this is going to increase the gap quite a bit.
I think so. Originally, I said, Gear 12 versus Gear 12 Plus. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, that plus 12 speed can make a difference. But I didn't add the plus 12 speed on this BB-8, but I got like an extra
319.
319. That's before the extra 12 speed from Gear 12 Plus. I'm not ready. I mean, this is going to be whale territory. If you're battling whales in the top end of arena, it's going to be nasty. This is stuff you're looking at right now. I mean,
that's so gross.
Yeah, let's see. Does this guy have a gray mod in here that we can like demonstrate from like the ground up? Let's see. Sort, the filter.
So here's something else that goes along with this is I'm concerned when you look at all of the mods that you have right now in your inventory, how many of them do you have to get all the way to tier 6?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
To be competitive.
Yeah, I mean, you have to do your arena team at the minimum.
Arena team, so that's going to be 6 mods times 5, right? So you got 30 mods you got to take to tier 6. I'm almost for sure you're going to need to do that to be competitive. But then it's going to extend beyond arena. Well,
yeah.
If you're in say you're a free-to-play player and you're in a top-tier guild, you've been really competitive, you've been over 3 million Galactic Power free-to-play, which is possible.
Yeah.
And you've got whales all around you in your guild, and they're going to have rosters of 40 to 50 characters deep with every single mod 6 dot. What's going to happen when they're looking at making cuts?
Yeah. That's, I mean,
when you can only do one arena team at a time, what's that going to look like for Territory Wars? This is going to be important for Territory Wars.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started. I mean, this is, the plus side I'm seeing is 6 dot mods are gonna be awesome for the raids. You know, you'd put out even more damage out there. That's cool. But when you're going PvP, yeah, PvP stuff and Territory Wars arena, geez, I mean, let's see how much.
See, once you take Territory Wars out of it. Once we all get to a point where we've got that, that one arena set of mods taken care of, then I feel like most game modes are going to be fine, right? Because we got the loadouts, we can switch the mods, we're going to go from, my arena team to my raid team to whatever, and it's not as hard to do. And so you don't need to have as many. For me, it's those game modes where you got to have the deep rosters. I think Territory Wars is what could really make this challenge.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot to take in. Then we kind of briefly talked about how long it could take to get a 6 dot mod. I mean, it all depends on how long is it going to take to get these. Let me just slice them out real quick. We're going to go from green. See, like the first few tiers aren't bad. Going from green to blue, 5 pieces. This is not bad. We got holy cow, we got plus 5 speed going from green to blue. That's huge. That's huge. So 10-25 to get the purple, not bad. We didn't get no speed, and we're going to go from purple to gold.
You're going to get it.
No, nothing here.
Oh,
but it's this stuff this is the stuff that's going to prevent you from progressing. Either you got to buy it, $10
yeah, you
a
got
pop,
to buy it, or it's in the guild,
or 7 times you got to buy this.
There's some achievements it showed up in too, I noticed.
Okay, so I mean it's something, but outside of achievements, I mean you have to get this 6 times, or you have to get 20 of these 6 times to get a character, all their mods to 6 dots. That's a long time. Let's slice this up just for the heck of it. See what's going to happen here. There we go, plus 1 speed. So we went from, I think, plus 10 speed, we went from plus 10 speed to plus 16 just from slicing a mod up.
Significant.
So, yeah, it's significant. I mean, what's the speed on BB-8 after mods? 157.
A lot of this, oh my gosh, a lot of this we're gonna have to let it bake, and I think it's important to point out some of these changes. Like, for example, I remember when protection first hit. Okay, this is a long time ago.
Yeah.
When they first introduced protection into this game, it used to just be a health bar. I was like, this is totally breaking the game. My healers are useless now.
Yeah.
And I was pissed. And then I adjusted and ended up being fine. I don't know what the adjustment period is going to look like for this. I feel like if we let it bake, maybe some of this stuff won't be as meaningful. But another thing that concerns me right now is we have one of the most tell me if you agree. One of the most frustrating parts about mods to me is speed secondary. Everything has to have speed secondary, okay? And here's what we've done. Now we have created more ways to get speed secondary, right?
Yep.
Which to me is only increasing the importance of speed. But not only that, we're not just making speed secondary more important, we are also making other stat values more important too. Now, I think the goal of that is it not to decrease the importance of speed, perhaps. Making defense more valuable, health more valuable. Those set bonuses have changed. There's a table. I sent you a table. I don't know if you want to put it on the stream.
Oh, yeah. Where's that? Let me find it. Yeah.
What those changes are going to. But what I have a hard time seeing is, are any of these changes going to change how important that speed secondary is?
Yes.
And so now what I think it only does is the set bonus, because right now you can get away with having a character where you just have your best speed secondary on them. Who cares about the set bonus? You know, I'm gonna do without the set bonus because the speed secondary is so rare. I just got to put it here and make it happen, and it works for many people.
Right.
I think this could end that. Because some of
these
set bonuses are so much more important, especially on, you look at this. Your health set bonus is going from plus 5% to plus 10. You got defense plus 5 to plus 25.
I'm pulling it up right now so we can take a closer look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have to see. And we're going to show a brief video too. Capital Games made a nice video kind of talking about everything new with this update. And they claim that they're just bringing the other sets up to par with speed, pretty much. Speed and critical damage are pretty good, and they're like, all right, we're gonna bring all this other stuff up to par. I mean, in theory, yeah, I get it, but we have to see an application because defense on Sith Trooper might be a pain. I mean, I still think this is a turn-based game. Speed, I feel like, will still be important. So I mean, I'm
well, here, let me illustrate it this way.
Yeah,
I am running a Bastila lead team in the arena. I have been for a while, and I've been struggling against these Traya lead teams for a while. But any other team except for Night Sisters, which there's none of them. There's one Night Sister team, and that's obviously hard for Bastila. But nobody would give me issues whatsoever unless they had Traya in the leadership spot.
Right.
Especially JTR teams. I would auto them. It was easy to plow through these JTR teams.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was fighting a JTR team. I had more speed across the board from them. And I could not beat that team. It's a team that I beat all the time, and I lost 3 battles in a row to them. I thought there was a bug. I was like, there's a bug. Somebody's cheating. But it turns out he just had a lot of defense loaded up on his Holdo, and I think that made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, the Holdo's a really. I mean, I thought she was already a decent tank before for the resistance, but man, after
she's underrated. Yeah.
Yeah, she just hated on because we all hate her. I mean, except you love her. But the defense.
I never said I love Holdo. I just say I don't hate Last Jedi.
Yeah, I mean, but the defense is going to be huge. I think. I think tenacity might be really like putting more tenacity and speed on Bastila and Jedi. It's like, oh, that might be pretty deadly too.
Make tenacity great again.
I mean, we're going to have to see, but I'm still in the party that thinks that this is a turn-based game. Speed is going to be important, but it's good that they're making other sets useful. Like Potsy will be more helpful for the Rancor rating.
Here's what I'm getting at that I hope, and again, this needs to bake. We do not know exactly how this is going to shape out yet. We got to let this stuff bake. But what I hope is that it doesn't make having the right speeds that much harder, if that makes sense. Because you go from being able to just kind of have a hodgepodge of mods to now you have to have a set, so it makes it that much harder to put together a meaningful set of mods that you put on a character. That's my fear, is that the speed importance doesn't go away. The speed is still super important, now you actually have to have this too. So that plus 21 speed mod you've got, well, you can't use that because it doesn't complete this set, if that makes sense.
Right.
That's what I'm concerned about with increasing these values. But again, we're going to have to let that bake a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to have to let it bake. And just real quick, let's take a pit stop. We got a couple comments or donations to throw up here. The Cookie Killer. This one's pretty funny. Arnold, as a heterosexual male, I must say, I love you and you look great. Keep up the awesome content. Cubby ain't bad either. We got $2 from Nathan
on
Connor.
your channel.
Yeah, I know. They're demonetized. Nathan Connor says, wait, this isn't Slenderman, Cubs fan Han. Galaxy of Slenderman. And then here we go. Thank you, Kafka, for reminding us. Over 1.1 thousand people watching the Cup Show. Woo! Thank you, guys. I think that's one of our biggest attendees so far.
I think that could be our best turnout yet.
That's our best turnout. You guys just want to see me slice up mods the whole time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the show. It's so awesome just to talk about and rant about this stuff with you guys here. And then the Anthony Visconti was pretty much saying that all this modding or the slicing could add like $300 on top of your team. I mean, think about it right now. You got to get your $300 marquee character.
Yep.
Then you got to get the gear. Let's say, I don't know. Let's say you didn't have the gear. How much is gear? Like to go for let's just say $100, maybe.
Roughly, I've heard estimates close to that. Yeah.
Okay, so this is worst case scenario. You might have Carbonti stored up, and then you gotta get the mods, and then you gotta slice the mods. I mean, you're looking at like $500 a character or something.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! I don't know. I mean, this is definitely.
I'm curious to see. I want to actually get. I have some friends who are big whales in the game. Great guys. And I think. Let us be very clear. We are not hating on people that spend a lot of money.
No, I mean you need spenders. Yeah, I mean, I think
they keep the game healthy. But I'm curious. Some of these guys. A lot of it is this collection drive, right? Gotta catch them all. Gotta have every character at 7-star, gear 12, right. Fully maxed out. I wonder, is that going to translate to mods for them? Are they going to have every mod at 6 dot? I don't know.
I mean,
I'm curious.
It depends. I mean, again, we're not hating on people spending money. We definitely need people spend. I think we're just criticizing the cost of stuff getting there. Because it's definitely, I mean, because one thing this game is good about, unlike other games, like I'll call up Marvel Strike Force, for example, they did like a pack, it was like $90.
Ooh, shots fired on the Cup Show. Watch out.
I mean, that game's on a roller coaster right now. But they charged $90 for a pack, and it got you like nothing. At least here, when they charge a lot, like $65, you get a lot of stuff, and it's not much compared to that pack I just mentioned, but it adds up over time.
It's an extremely rare offer.
It's extremely rare. Historical offer.
Extremely rare.
It's historical.
I believe it's extremely rare because I've been playing this game for 2.5+ years, and I've never seen that. So it is extremely rare.
Yeah, it's the first time we're seeing it. But everything just adds up over time. Oh, I'm going to buy this $10 marquee character, this $20 pack, this pack, this pack. Oh, there was a Gear 12 Plus pack. Oh, another $65. It adds up over time.
It does.
Just to get like these singular things. But I mean, yeah, again, I think just to kind of wrap up this point, because this could be a long conversation strictly on mods. The mod loadouts, the sorting, mod energy, awesome. We love that. Thank you for taking the time for that. Mod slicing, not bad until you get up to gold and you need to get the slicing or the 6-stop mods. And that's where it gets into like heavy, sweet whale milking territory. Like that could be a very lucrative spot. And if you do spend money and you like to get your best bang for your buck for money, this is the time to get the best bang for your buck. And you're going to get a huge advantage, especially if you're slicing mods that are getting +5 speed every single roll. So good update, and I'm just a bit concerned for the future and balance of the game. Hopefully there's other ways to get the salvage pieces. And
something else that we have ignored so far, we've been so focused on mods, something else that slipped into this update that is really significant, in my opinion, in the weekly shipments, which, by the way, I think this weekly shipments tab is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, but I love it. Yeah, this right here.
What I don't love about it is we've got the Gear 12 Plus gear there.
That's a fast turnaround to make you pay to play.
Faster.
Where is it?
So all of a sudden, you've got all of these.
Right, I lost track. I have to go, let me go on my main account so I can see what's the Gear 12 Plus stuff. Right. Yeah, because here we got like 5 million pieces of everything. But yeah, go continue your point. Oh, special guest. Cubs got a special guest.
Hello. I thought this was my daughter. You get here.
Oh, she's trolling your show. Where is this stuff? Here it is. This is your Gear 12. Is that two pieces?
On the internet.
Is that two pieces?
So
holy cow.
With that, a big that's a first. That's a first, I will admit. With that, what concerns me the most is all of a sudden every whale in the game is going to be able to have every Gear 12 piece assigned to those characters.
2 pieces. Wow.
2 pieces.
I mean, Gear 12 didn't even become monetized that quickly. They took their time. It took a couple months.
And this, in my opinion, out of all the gear that they've added, now gear tiers that they've increased obviously have had an impact, but the gear itself, I've never seen gear this impactful. +6 speed.
Jeez. Yeah.
+6 speed. I mean, you've got those balls that add +6 speed. I forget what the actual piece of gear is, but that's kind of part of everyone's farm. We've got 2 pieces there that are guaranteed to add +6 speed to everyone.
I mean, yeah, that's actually, oh, geez, I'm actually a bit worried about that. I mean, I don't know. At this point, I'm just riding the wave. I'm farming my characters I like. I'm just playing.
I'm just riding the wave.
I'm
not that concerned.
I'm not that concerned. As I sit, the room is burning. Everything's okay. Everything's okay.
That meme with that dog sitting there with his copy.
Yeah, everything's fine.
That's Arnold right now.
Fine. I mean, so kind of ignoring that. I mean, the reinforcement materials, that's a little expensive, $1,500. I mean, I think there's this is the time to spend money if you do. Holy cow! Yes, I'm so glad I didn't burn my ally points.
Ally points, Omegas. That's huge. I totally forgot to mention that. That's a huge plus. We finally have something that we can spend our ally points. Huge. Now you're really limited in how much, because you can't refresh these.
No. I mean, still, but getting 2 a day, it's not bad. That's better than nothing. I'm getting, the 14 extra a week, and I have 2 million ally points I'm sitting on. And then I don't know if I like the cost of these, but the 20 stun cuffs and the 20 Carbantes, I'm not sure if it's going to refresh and something else will be there. 1.4 million credits seems a bit steep, but it's nice to have the option there at least, that we can go there. I mean,
yeah, 1.4 million credits for 20 Carbante. I'd much rather spend crystals.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. If you do a credit heist, if you think about it, that credit heist, let's say you get 5 million credits, which is pretty average. You like in total for the day. That's a free car bounty right there.
Right.
I mean, then I'm not sure. Like Visas Mars showing up in our slot today. That was a million credits for 5
And are
shards.
these the same for everybody?
I think I checked a couple of shipments. I think the weekly shipment's the same across the board, but I don't know if it's the same every single day.
Okay.
It's 2 per
we'll
week,
see.
guys. Oh, so 2. Okay, it's 2 per week. It's refreshing in 4.5 hours here, or it's once per week. I don't know.
Okay.
This is the first time I'm seeing.
I thought I read once per week.
It could be once a week.
We gotta get our facts straight.
We gotta get the facts straight. There's just so much with this update going on right now. So it's once a week. I mean, yeah, the 4.5 hour refresh kind of threw me off a little bit, but yeah, it might be. I mean, if it's a weekly shipment, I mean, logic would say it's once a week, right? So it's still 2 Mega Mats a week is better than no Mega Mats a week. So I'll take that for sure. So I guess, there's actually a comment. Let me refresh this real quick. Cap Coldblood donated $1.99. Thank you. And he says, Enfys Nest with defense mods makes her impregnable. I don't want to...
Added birth control mods.
I'm pretty sure there's some broken way after this mod update to make Nest crazy. Give her, plus 157 speed, Gear 12 plus, slap on some, I don't know, defense and speed. You're good to go. Sith Smith? Can't say your name, sorry. Longtime fan, was expecting to see my General Grievous rework for my birthday today. LOL. Sorry, man. No Grievous rework today. I'm losing.
But hey, happy
hope.
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Hope you're having a good day spending your time here. Hopefully.
That's awesome. Yeah, birthday and the cup show. I can't think of anything better.
There's nothing else better to do. Nothing else better to do. But man, there's just a lot of stuff going on. I'm just excited for the mod management.
Here it is. Weekly shipment. A new shipment has been added. It's only for level 85 players. This shipment sells high-value items and will refresh only once per week. And no refresh button is available.
Yep, that's right. I'm gonna be pulling.
So that's I guess the positive about. I mean, I guess the caveat to that Gear 12 plus gear is you're not going to be able to just go ham on it.
Yeah,
but still,
it's sick.
I just didn't want that gear to be pay to play this fast. I like it was behind something that you have to work for.
Actually, one more thing before we got to go on. Hard note attempts being increased again from 5 to 8. Hallelujah.
It said temporary again, right?
Let's see. Let me hop over to the game and see newsletter. It was somewhere. I can't remember what they said. But it might be temporary. I don't know. I mean,
while you're looking at Jake Fire, $5 donation. Thanks so much. Are speed mods still going to be the meta? If not, which set? So I think speed is still going to be meta, but other sets are definitely increasing in import. Oh, yeah. I think maybe for the characters that you just need them to be freaky fast, speed sets are probably still going to be pretty heavily utilized. But I see defense mods on your tanks becoming invaluable.
Oh yeah, and I think
especially on Nest. I mean, here's my problem with Nest right now, is if I can't charge up one of my characters to hit Nest hard enough, I won't be able to beat Nest. Yeah. Because I get Nest down, you get the protection off, it's no biggie. You wait your turn until she's taken a turn, the protection up is gone, then you're free to take a hit. If you can't lay that hit all at once, she's going to counter you, she's going to gain it all back, you're starting over. And if you've got that kind of defense on her, it becomes that much harder to lay that hit. That could be a really, really just stupid place to put those.
I mean, the best solution is Nihilus. Just have your Nihilus ready to go. That's honestly going to be. I don't want
to run Nihilus. He's a Sith Lord.
He's a Sith Lord.
Feels dirty.
Yeah, I mean, but going back to the hard note attempt increase, I think that's really important because the developers were kind of hinting at, legendaries coming. We can maybe speculate about that a little bit here.
Right.
Today. I mean, a lot of people kind of beat it ahead at this point.
Is it going to be Jango Fett? Is it going to be Hondo? Is it going to be Luke? Is it going to be Revan? Is it going to be Jar Jar?
We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I mean, the good news is we're increasing the hard note attempts. So in case there is something, which the developers heavily implied on Reddit that something's coming. They're like, we'll see if we can increase the number of hard note attempts because you might need all those characters for something in the future. So I guess, we can actually start talking about that because there's a few things that kind of ties up into this between the Reddit comments from the developers and Rolo being the login reward character.
Hey, you've got a good pro tip on your chat right now.
What is it?
Red dots mean mod is ready for slicing.
Yeah.
I figured that out earlier today. That was a light bulb moment.
More little notifications to let you know that your roster is so plebeian.
Yeah. Don't you wish? Okay. Don't you wish you could get rid of that endless notification that's there saying you have gear pieces to equip? Yeah. I am never going to equip all of the green on everybody.
I'm not
going to do that. Why do you want me to do that for this to go away?
I'm too broke. I can't do it. Only time I can do is on the test. Even on the test account, I haven't even maxed out everything all the way. I'm like, I'm not going to do that.
Actually, I have on the test account. That's why I like using it so much.
Such a whale. But let's. Okay, so I'm reading some of these comments right now regarding Rolo. I actually have a very firm opinion on what Rolo means, but I see some people saying, "Hey, it's General Leia or something," or Luke. What else do we have? Like Connor Haynes in the comments says the legendary will definitely be General Leia. Yeah. We also have the neutral tag. I want to talk about that too. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Rolo and the hints, the developers? What's the message
leading
saying?
To a legendary character? I think it's got to be Jedi Luke. So I don't think that Rolo is leading to a legendary character. That's my conclusion.
And the reason Rolo why is
I don't think she is. Everything that we have going on right now, to me, I don't feel like throwing Jedi Luke in here makes sense right now. We've got a lot of stuff set up for legendaries that aren't Luke, in my opinion. We've just had a lot of attention on bounty hunters. We've had all of these KOTOR characters hit. And so to me, I would love it if Jedi Luke was coming, especially because I'm running Jedi. But my gut feel says that Rolo is for something different. Maybe a new Territory Wars map, maybe a new Territory Battles map, something along those lines.
That's what I think right now too.
Okay, we're on the same page.
Because there's like at least when Commander Luke Skywalker came out, there was like a big heads up. We had that. I wouldn't say stupid, but that weird. That what was that event that would come up out of nowhere? It was like Luke's. Yeah. I don't know, Luke picking Luke milking, I don't know, moof milk or something. I don't know what it was. It was some weird event.
Was it old man Luke drinking milk with that?
No, it was a special mission where you had to go in there and milk the moof milk for the whole time. But anyways, at least that was indication number one that a Luke was coming. And then we had the rework for the New Hope characters. There was just so much leading up to it. I see all the speculation about Rolo being the leading up to some sort of Rebel legendary event, whether it's General Leia or Return of the Jedi Luke or something. It just doesn't fit with what happened this year.
That event, having Jedi Luke, is going to be such a huge climax, in my opinion.
Yeah,
there's so much more that has to build up to that. In my opinion.
But yeah, there's just so much more. And we're not there. I mean, the developers even said somewhere, either to us behind the scenes, and I'm just forgetting about where the context was, but they were like, they want Luke to be a special thing. They don't want to just spam Lukes in the game. What's that, like, contest, the Marvel Contest of Champions? They, like, have, like, 30 Iron Mans in there at this point, like Iron Man Mark, like, 79 or something. They want to make... Marvel, Contest of Champions has, like, a ton of Iron Mans. Like, Iron Man's, like, the Han Solo joke that we have in Galaxy of Heroes. But they want to make Luke a special occasion, and I think there will be more Lukes in the future. I just don't think there's much building up to it, and I do agree that I think it's a territory battle indication that we're having for this month, because think about it, a year ago, I think almost exactly a year ago, Lightside Territory Battles came out. That's indication number one.
Has it been a year already?
The reveal was in August, and I think September is when it first rolled out. Dude, man, time flies, man. And secondly, what else does Leia Rolo represent? Rebel Officer Leia Organa also represents the first territory battle farmable character, like on the actual battlefield. She and then Imperial Probe was the second territory battle farm character. And even if we consider the last time they updated territory battles, that was Darkside territory battles, which was December or late November last year. So we're like severely overdue for a new territory battles map. So I think that Rolo is an indication that, or a teaser, that some new skin of a territory battle might be coming. And I have a few thoughts. Like, for example, I think October is when Battlefront 2 is getting their Geonosis, Grievous, Dooku, Kenobi, and all that stuff. I think Anakin too. So maybe this month is September, they'll bring in like a Geonosis territory battle or something. I
would love
that'd be pretty awesome.
With a Grievous rework and Jango Fett.
Mace Windu rework. I see APB 7721 asking that. Grievous rework.
If we're Jango into the game at some point, we got to rework Mace, right? Because I mean,
that'd be pretty awesome. That'd be pretty awesome. I mean, so I don't think there's any Rebel Endor territory battle. Seth Man says, I mean, something. I think that it's time to bring something. some other new territory battle. I mean, it's kind of funny. Territory battles, even Darkside, it's been almost 9 months since, or 10 months since it was released. So it's been a while. It's a bit outdated. Even Territory Wars is a bit outdated. We've only had one map for that. So I think that's what we should be expecting, is some sort of territory battle thing down the road. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't think like this year has been all about Sith, bounty hunters, and what's scoundrels like Han Solo, and there's no rebel stuff this year, or even not that much resistance stuff.
How would you feel about a territory battles map that's neutral? You can use light side or dark side in the territory battle. What if that has something to do with our neutral tag?
Yeah, let's talk about that. I'll pull it up and I'm finishing. Bimasu, he's in my guild. He commented in the game. He's like, "Hi, Mom, I'm on the stream."
By the way, how funny is it? I gotta take my hat off to Capital Games. By them, just the most simple change, just putting a neutral tag in there, setting off a total firestorm of speculation.
I don't think
they had to have deliberately put that in there and go, "Oh, let's just torture them."
I think it's a torture thing. I don't think there's actually much to be concerned about or to think. I think people are thinking too much into it. I mean, I'm waiting for this battle to finish.
They gotta put it there for something.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, there's a few things like people are like, "Oh, it has to be Revan." I was like, it doesn't have to be. Like, for example, I think
there's
honestly,
a lot of neutral characters. It doesn't have to be.
I think now that they added a neutral tag, they should make Wampa neutral. Like, Wampa's not dark side. He's just a creature.
True.
He's just neutral. If you take him off, he's going to eat you. Whether you're Empire or Rebel, he doesn't care. I mean, people are saying Hondo. Hondo's kind of like, he's a nice guy, but he just follows the money. And he's not
pirates.
He's
maybe a whole pirate faction.
Yeah. So I think that's another idea. Okay. Then there's the idea of Revan. That's a whole, I'm not going to open up that can of worms. There's debate whether.
I'm not sure if we're going to get a neutral Revan, though, to be honest. Yes. I feel like, because something in this game I've always noticed is you get characters at a specific phase of their journey. Revan was a Jedi for a time. He was a Sith for a time. And so with the character that wanted and demanded for by our community, if I'm a business that likes to make money,
they're going to drag it out, man.
That's something to capitalize on. And why would you just do it once if you can do it twice?
They're going to
give us Jedi and Darth Revan.
Yeah, I don't think Revan's a 2-character thing. I mean, heck, we have 500 solos. I mean, they have like Pooper Han Solo, Viagra Han Solo, Carbonite Han Solo. But I mean, there's no use of the neutral tag right now. Where is it right now?
Right.
Here we go. Yeah, so I think it just it opens up, like they added the cargo ship tag for ships. I mean, it has no bearing right now except it's just a tag. Maybe they'll make use of it in the future. But there's a lot of stuff that can fit in there. I don't think it has to mean one thing. It could just be there to be there, just to just so they have it. But there is a neutral lining. Not everything's light and dark. Not everything is the black and white like that. Even Jawas might be considered neutral. I think. I don't think they're a light side thing.
There are some characters and a lot of characters actually that are questionably assigned light or dark. So I'm with you.
A lot of them are forced. And let's catch up with a few donations real quick. Thank you guys so much for this. Planewalker18, using clones to get Django. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know.
I think
that makes sense.
But clones are so bad. I mean, okay, unless they do this. Unless they rework the clones to make it like something like, but they have to like rework them. I don't know. They have to like rework clones early. It can't be like, oh, clones are needed for Django. By the way, clones have kind of sucked except Captain Rex.
What would be the opposing fact? Because if Django was to come in and he was a legendary event, he's definitely not a hero's journey event. And so if we're assuming it's some kind of legendary event where you need other characters to unlock him, what would every legendary event except for Yoda was an opposing faction?
Well, okay, you could do scoundrels, like scoundrels, because bounty hunters hunt scoundrels, so scoundrels are fighting back so they don't get captured. It's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, but in the canon, I mean, what we know about Django,
if they did a Django event, they might do it like. Did you saw the Clone Wars, right? The TV show.
Yes.
There was that one or a couple episodes where all the bounty hunters like competed in the box or whatever it was called.
True. Okay.
That'd be kind of cool. Where you have, I don't know how you could take that episode and translate it in Galaxy of Heroes, but you can
maybe Jedi. Maybe use Jedi. To
I don't think they're gonna repeat factions for legendaries. I mean, Phoenix is the only. Phoenix is they just happen to accidentally work for 500 events, but I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they'll repeat like Resistance being needed or First Order being needed for the BB-8. I don't think they'll repeat Empire needed for something. I think. The only thing I can think of is scoundrels or bounty hunters if a Jango Fett did come in. Or I guess clones is on the table. They're just really bad right now. So I think that's.
Well, I mean, being bad doesn't mean they couldn't force us to farm them for a legendary, does it?
I don't know. I mean, maybe. I mean that really, yeah. That not a lot of people haven't. Not all the clones are easy to farm too. So
I feel like why not? If I could see them making it bounty hunters to get him.
Yeah, I think.
And you have to have Bosk or something like that.
Stop. No, stop. That would suck.
With legendary events, most of the time when they bring these out, there's characters in there that are fresh, right? We got a couple fresh bounty hunters, but I don't know. It's always just been 5 of the same faction, so I don't see them doing that.
Yeah, I mean, HK-47 assassination droid, Arnold, bounty hunters could be used for Django since both bounty hunters usually butt heads against each other. Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Yeah.
That's true. I got a couple more comments to read through here. We have one from Paul Morgan. How do I not spend my paycheck on all the new content? This is a full-time game, man. If you're gonna
find somebody you trust, give them the money.
Don't tell your wife.
Tell them not to give it back to you.
Oh my goodness! And then we have another comment from Cat Coldblood here. Why should Darth Revan be neutral? Make him dark. I mean, there's a light and a dark side. Revan, I think
we need both. I want a light side and a dark side, Revan.
My prediction: Revan's happening in February, or if they're gonna really drag it out, Malik or something. His apprentice will be February. And
he just better have the Jedi tag. We were so close to having a Jedi meta. It felt so good,
close,
and then everybody changed to Trey Elite, and now I don't have a Jedi meta. Not even close. I can't even penetrate.
Penetrate Bastila.
Oh, I'm sorry. That just reminded me of something, Arnold.
Oh, man. And then we have one more comment here. Thank you, James PM01 for $10. New TB map, Geonosis, Grievous Rework, Droideka will be the... Droideka being the TB character.
Droideka.
Ooh, I actually would like that. Because I was thinking if they made Droideka a character, it'd be a pay-to-play character. But if they did, that, I wouldn't mind that. Doing a Droideka territory battle reward character, or midriff Padme or something. Oh wait,
everybody's giving you crap for that penetration comment, by the way.
He penetrated her.
If you guys haven't seen my tournament video yet, go over to my channel after this. After you watch Arnold's video after this. And about, I think it's like 16
Galaxy
minutes
of Marquise. Or no, not that one. I'm talking the 1v1 tournament.
The top characters tournament for August. And in the middle, if you're not familiar with it, Arnold was on the video with me, and Commander Luke Skywalker is going 1 versus 1 against Bastila.
Find that video.
And out of nowhere, Arnold just goes, "He penetrated her."
I'm gonna find the video. Oh, while we're talking, that was a fun video.
I was like talking, and all of a sudden I just stop, and my thought process gone. I'm like, "What did you just say?"
Let me find it real quick. But yeah, that was a fun video. Other than that, what else do we have to talk about with the?
We gotta get to the meme of the week. This is my favorite meme of the week. This is a meme. This meme, ladies and gentlemen, was created not by any random person on the internet, but by yours truly, Arnold T101.
This is.
Are you gonna play this part first?
Hold on, I gotta. Let me find the part real quick. Where is it? 16 minutes, you said? I
thought it was around. Maybe it was 14 minutes. It was a long video. Just skim for the match between Bastila and.
Where is it?
And
you're gonna make me like waste half my time finding this thing. I can't find it. I give up. Where's your tags? Where's your tags for your videos?
Oh, oh my gosh, that'd be a nightmare to tag that many.
There we go. So, I did some digging. Oh, we gotta show the video in a second, the original afterwards. But I did some digging, and man, I did some hardcore digging here about. So when Capital Games made their mod overview,
it's gonna play with volume, by the way, right?
Yeah, it should hopefully.
Okay, the volume's important.
Yeah, the volume's important. But when
everybody turn your volume on if it's not there. Well, you wouldn't hear me if it wasn't.
Oh, but if Capital Games, they accidentally leaked the actual the original take of their video that they made. So I'm gonna show you guys. It's a world exclusive right here. Hopefully the audio is gonna play here in a second.
Nobody's seen this yet.
No one's seen it. You guys are the first. So here we go. We'll be quiet so you can hear it. Hopefully it plays. If not, I'll have to play another way.
Mod slicing. Similar to crafting gear, mod slicing allows players to increase a mod's tier to the next level using
salvage. In a different way here. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
Mod slicing.
I probably didn't pick it
Similar to crafting gear, mod slicing allows players to increase a mod's tier to the next level using salvage. Mod slicing. Similar to crafting gear, mod slicing allows players to increase a mod's tier to the next level using salvage.
Well, they're saying it was very loud.
Well, there we go. You guys got the full blast of it. Loud AF. I can't hear the preview of it, so I don't even have the volume.
I can't hear it either. But
oh, so there you guys go. So hopefully you guys heard it.
Adult T101 creating memes so dank they've lost visitation rights with their children.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that was. I was so bored at work, and I saw this mods, and the second I saw the slice and the 6,000, like this is the first thing I thought. And then I'll play the video from.
Oh, I just got this joke. Chris Dewar said, "Mod slicing."
It's rest in peace, headphone user. My bad. The headphones were too loud. I couldn't adjust the volume beforehand. Where's the video? So here's the video right here from Capital Games. Let me switch over. It's actually a very good video. I highly recommend.
This video is awesome.
It's actually a very good video. It goes over everything with mods 2.0. And if you're a beginner, you don't understand mods, this is where you should start. No 10-minute video, no 4 ads. Just a quick 4 or 5-minute explanation here. And it's very nice. So it explains what mods are, what's the set, and then it gets into the more advanced stuff such as mod slicing. So this I highly recommend you guys watch. Let me see. I'll actually quickly copy.
If you haven't already, there was an in-game ad for it.
There's an in-game ad for it. You probably saw it. I mean, already 36,000 people saw it. It's probably a good portion of you guys did, but I'll paste it in the comments real quick. And you guys can click on that, or in the next video that's going up after this live stream, I'm going to share the link there as well. So check it out. It's actually a very good video. If you want to get a more of a nice, quick summary of everything that's happened, it's very good. And it's a very good summary of what's happened here. So let me check our list here. See what else we got. Let's see. We had a couple more things. We talked about Gear 12 Plus in the store, mod cost. We've shown the exclusive footage of the overview of mod slicing.
We got to do our farming update, and then we got to call it a day. We're about done.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised we got through all that. I thought we had more to talk about. So I'm very proud of us.
we could go on forever. We could go on forever about this. We've got feelings.
We got feelings.
We got feelings.
So why don't you talk about who are you farming right now?
So it's funny. I was just noticing I don't have my phone on me, so I can't pull up my. I'm gonna have to do this from memory.
Plebeian.
So actually, wait, I can pull it up on BlueStacks. You go first. I'm gonna pull it up on BlueStacks.
So I'll
take a little bit to load.
All right. Here we go. So I was gonna show a bit of. Some people are requesting me to play your tournament a bit. I'll play in the background when you talk. But and by the way, someone clarified the weekly shipments. Apparently, it refreshes 6 hours after you do it for the first time, or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's something like that. Someone commented. I wish I made note of it. It was a very good comment, but it's clarifying the weekly shipments. So, look at my roster, man. There's too much going on. All these marquees hitting me. It's like.
Look at that range trooper. Look how long that's taking you.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. The one thing I was looking forward to this year. It's range trooper. Yeah, he's taking a while, but now at least we have a couple more attempts we could do because they updated it. So here we go. We got 3 more attempts. Yay, 0 shards. So happy. So happy. That's the beauty of hard node farming. I don't think he's going to be needed for anything. But then we have Bosk here. You know, as we're going along, I'm just going to, since we have all these bonus attempts, I'm going to burn through all this energy I have. Yeah, we got 1 shard of Bosk. So if Bosk is on my to-dos, I really want Bosk to get to 7 stars. I actually, this is my 5th thing I bought this year. I bought his ship and his character pack. Because 25 shards of Bosk, that's at least like a month of hard node farming or something, man. So I was like, yeah, he's a good character. I want to get my bounty hunters up and running. So I got his pack, and it came with the ship as well, the Houndstooth. So I got that to 4 stars. That's a good ship. That's a dang good ship right there. L337 is my Cantina farm. I'm hoping droids will be better one day. Let's kill that Cantina energy so that she's on my list. Droids are so good. Did you see the video I made with droids actually kicking butt at T3 and 4? They beat pretty much everything except Traya. They're getting pretty good, man.
They are good.
Yeah, they're getting really
good. There's so much that's good.
There's so much that's good.
It's Traya.
Yeah, Traya is like, Traya is the thing. And then we have Wicked here. I've been farming this guy since day 1. I still haven't had him to 7 stars, man. He came out in July last year, and I still don't have him to 7 stars. It's taking me forever. The Visas Mars on here. I don't know if I don't want to. No crystals. I don't want to do that. So Visas Mars on the list. Enfys Nest, she's a slow farm. Her battle's hard to beat to get 3 stars. That's a hard battle to get right there. I have Kira bookmark, but I'm focusing on L337 on the Cantina right now. Vandor Chewbacca, he's taking forever. I don't think these solo characters are going to be needed for anything anytime soon, so I'm not too concerned. Lando's another guy that I'm farming on the side too. And then gearing wise, I'm kind of bouncing between the droids a bit. I did some droid farming because I think the droids are going to get better in the future with that little teaser they gave us a while ago. So got like Chopper to gear 11, all these droids to gear 12, HKB Super Battle Droid, IG-86, all the gear 12. And then I'm kind of dibbling in my bounty hunters a little bit. Where's the bounty hunter tag?
You're dibbling?
Dibbling. Got my... Working on
what
Boba
is
Fett.
What is dibbling?
You know, just like, you know, a little stuff here and there. Like I got IG-88 to gear 12 because I was working on the droids. And I was like, you know, might work on Bosk a little bit. Might work on Boba Fett finally. I had Boba Fett at gear 9 like last week. And it's like, I should probably gear him up finally. His ship is really good. It's getting more important. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm just bouncing between droids and bounty hunters for gearing and just the hard node farming, man. It's taking forever. It's taking forever. Dibbling is what happens when you don't shake. Nice, Dark Smirnoff.
I thought it was dabbling.
Dibbling, dabbling, I don't know. Whatever you like, this your preference. What are you working on, man? What are you grinding?
What? That's what we should call this segment. What are you grinding?
What you grinding? Who you grinding?
Well, first of all, BlueStacks is not cooperating, so I'm gonna do this from memory today, apparently.
That's unfortunate.
So right now, my biggest focus is I want to get my first order finished. So I've got my first order executioner. I've got him at gear 11. I've got my crew at gear 11. I finally got crew to 7 stars. I know I'm a bit late to the party. And then I'm going to start working on first order officer and getting all those guys up there. I still need it. My Cantina farm right now is a first order executioner because I only have him at like 5 stars, I think it is. Working to get him up a bit farther. Scion is my forever hard node farm. The reason I chose...
stars. I forgot to tell you that.
What was that?
I forgot to tell you. I forgot the brag about what I accomplished. I got signed to 7 stars a while ago. This is so satisfying.
A while ago. I'm like so happy for you.
2 weeks ago? Maybe I mentioned it last. I just have to repeat it. Like not paying to get this character to gear 12, 7 stars is so satisfying. Took forever, but luckily that the doubled hard node farm that really sped up the process. And so I'm glad I'm done with him. I'm just so glad I'm done with him.
Yeah. Ooh, you've got a little gear 12 plus you could give him. Why don't you give him some of that love for us right now?
I don't know who. I don't know. I mean, who else needs it? I don't know. I'm not gonna peer pressure myself.
I've got 2 pieces on Grandmaster Yoda now.
Nice.
And I feel like those are both well spent. But I'm nervous about giving anyone else anything.
I want to get Thrawn to gear 12 plus, but the problem is he requires those gold eyeballs, and I'm always using them to gear someone up. So I haven't gotten anyone to gear 12 plus yet, but I could if I wanted to. I just don't know if Scion's gonna be my first. That's a good. It's not a horrible choice if I went for Scion. Was there anything else that you had farming going on, or you completed?
Yeah, so
cool?
I got Scion's my hard node farm, and then I am just working on getting some of my. I'm working on finishing Bastila's gear as well. Even though I don't have her, I've got her at gear 11. I'm not able to take her to gear 12. I still want to have that gear 12 gear ready to give her once I do get her to 7 stars, which isn't going to be for a while, but I'm anticipating that day because I doubt that she's going to leave my arena anytime soon. And my game is loading now.
Look at you. So proud of you.
So I might be able to tell you if there's something I'm forgetting about.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to...
I think that's everything. I feel like there's something else in my favorites I'm forgetting about right now.
Yeah, people are saying I should equip with the sign. You know what? Screw it. Sign, and the trio's going to be around forever. Let's just gear 12 plus sign. There's no one else interesting. Let's see. I can give it to Yoda. Screw him.
Oh, don't give it to Yoda.
No, I don't use him that much. I'm not... no, I'm not. Jedi are... Trey is kicking their butt right now. Jedi training Rey, maybe. You know what? Screw it. YOLO! There we go. Boom. Woo!
All right.
There we go.
Stream.
Just because of you guys saying, do it.
Oh, that's right. So, I forgot. I put Yoda back in my favorites, even though he's completely maxed out with both Gear 12 pieces, just because I want to slice one of his mods. I'm gonna slice one of his mods to 6 dot. And so I'm working on him. And then I also got a few bounty hunters in there I'm working on, just in case.
Just in case. I mean,
just in case.
They're getting better. I mean, I'm mainly doing because I kind of struggle a little bit on the second dark side, the second bounty hunter battle and like a dark side territory battle. So I want to try to be able to 3-star that all the way. So other than that, we talked about who we're grinding, the mods, the neutrals, what's going on this month with the login reward character. A lot of stuff here. Anything else you want to say, man, before we wrap up the show? I mean, we talked about a lot today.
Hang in there, guys. We've dealt with big updates like this before. Stuff evens out. We'll figure it out. I'm not stoked about everything, but there are some positive things here, and so hopefully Hopefully it evens out.
I hope so too. Let us know, guys, what you guys are thinking. I'm going to have a video out literally right after this live stream, kind of summarizing pretty much everything we said right here. But thank you guys so much for watching. I just got to say, man, this is an awesome show. We had like consistent, like 1,100,
Thanks to everyone who watched.
Consistently.
Yep.
This is an awesome show. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was an absolute pleasure hanging out with you guys tonight. So we'll get back together in 2 weeks.
2 weeks on my channel. We'll see you guys.
On Cubsman Hunt's channel. All right, guys, have a great night. So stay safe and resist the 6-dot mods. All right, guys, see you later.